Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two of the NFL's final unbeatens putting their records on the line against each other as we're underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. In motion at tight end left. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
First down, play action. Look at that power, deep left side. Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Easy. Hey, go.
On play action now, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Red on red. Think right. Hey, Soko, tonight.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars finish up their opening drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Now we're on the counter. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. He takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on a quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Looking inside the red zone. Headed out right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throwing again on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the first. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
11. Take right open. Go. Take right open.
Gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Soko, tonight.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's got a man left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, son, hey, son. Go, go! Here we go, son.
Going right side, Nixon with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Money from the pistol, it's Tootin. Free inside the 30. Nice cut back to the right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jaguars cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Thrown back, gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole...
Oh, it's loose. Slide ball inside the end zone. And he gets to it in the end zone. This is going to be a touchdown. The Jaguars capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Little tacks on an extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Setting up to throw. This one finds Thornton. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-point game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right in.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, hut. Here we go,
Inside give here for Tootin. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Soko, hut. Silver.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On red. This is hot.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out.
Hey, danger. Dot. 11, Agate.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. Thomas has it. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 21. Logan Cook to kick off.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Got his man. Watkins has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now, and goal to go. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Don,
They go play action. Lawrence. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, go! Hey, Soko, 30 left. Hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. On the left side. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Hey, These are 24. Hey, tomato. Done. Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. Still has some space inside the 35. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars, first down.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Phil.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point. What a season this guy has had. And yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Here's the throw. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Complete out to the right. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. On target to Thornton. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Still fighting forward. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. And off to two. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Complete left side to Thomas. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Facial Tutu. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
All right, let's go.
Going again. Here's Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tutu. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Not on the same page that time. And now it's second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Red on red. Red.
Lawrence trying again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Options aplenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And this is intercepted. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, Soko, high. 11.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Easy. Hey, Ginger.
A toss play to Tutu. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
It's a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. On target to Musgrave. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Hey, Lion!
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Catch made. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Little checks on the extra point. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3.
Jaguars 38, Ravens 35. Logan Cook to kick off.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Running right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Tilton on 1st and 10. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
30 left. On red.
They go play action. Lawrence. Lays out left side and gets it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 11, add it.
Tootin' with it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is one of those examples where the athletic ability and the mental decision-making, Kate, are not in sync. His running, got him out of harm's way, got him outside those defenders. But without the decision-making to just get rid of the football, it creates an enormous loss.
Hey, go. Hey, take right open.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
They'll run now on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
We've set it downs from 37. They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Back to throw now. Setting up the screen. He still has room inside the 30. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
He keeps it himself. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Only a yard that time, and now it's second and goal from the 1. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Here's a design run. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, son. Bring it.
Tootin headed left. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Hey, Soko. Hey, I'm gun. Go. Silver.
Lawrence in the pistol. On the move, headed right. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line, and that's going to go down as a sack for the defense. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Go.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Hey, darn, it's hot.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Taken at the 2. And found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw here. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down now, ball at the 33. And they give it to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go now.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
It's 4th down.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They're running here with Tootin. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this out and across midfield, partner to the 48. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's good.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, center. Done. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Gets him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Here's a screen for Tootin. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Red
line.
on red. Big 13 hot done. It's hot.
Lawrence with it on 1st. It is cut left side. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Ready.
Gotta think this is 4 down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Mixon goes up and over for the touchdown. The Jaguars have taken the lead late. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
45. Ravens 42. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. This will be caught by Watkins. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's
Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. On the left side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Focus, hot! Silver!
Here he is to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Rip, 23! Hey, tomato! Cut!
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything